Good morning, Angela Yee.
Good morning, DJ MB.
Charlamagne the God.
Peace to the planet. What's happening? It's Thursday. Oh, nobody cares but me?
Nah.
Thursday's a great day.
Yes, this is officially the weekend.
It's almost here.
Well, yeah, tomorrow's a throwaway day, so
I wouldn't say throwaway.
every Friday.
No.
That's when we go to work, we show up. It's kind of like a party at work because you're not really that concerned.
Well, it's like a party.
Friday.
It's a party at work every day here at the Breakfast Club, but no day is a throwaway D.
No way.
It's a throwaway D.
Friday is.
There's no such thing as throwaway D in these streets, okay? D is hard to come by.
Well, good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
How was your nights last night, your day yesterday, what you do after the show yesterday? Anything?
Yesterday I was running all around. I went to a sample sale. I love those, by the way. Because, I haven't really been spending any money lately.
Right.
But I needed a couple of things. I got some stuff really cheap. And then I went to go pick out colors to paint my rooms in my new house. Because I think they're going to paint the rooms next week.
Ballin'.
So I'm almost there.
Okay. All right. What clothes did you buy? Anything good that we know or no?
I mean, girl stuff, obviously.
There's a lot of females that listen, Yee.
I bought a lot of dresses, things that are just easy to wear, super cute. I'm excited.
Kinky. All right. What about you, Charlamagne?
I don't do much, man. I was at home watching a girl code and guy code last night, and I'm focusing on very important issues like when to put up the Christmas tree. I'm thinking today, though.
You didn't put it up yet?
No.
I
thought most people put it up right after Thanksgiving.
They usually do. Thanksgiving or that weekend. They usually do.
Yeah, I got my daughter's 5, so, I really enjoy the spirit of Christmas, so I want to have the Christmas tree up as much as possible.
Now is the time. You should get it up right now.
Before Christmas. I'm not one of those keep the Christmas tree up after Christmas for 2 weeks type of guy.
Are you like my dad and you go someplace where you could bring the tree back and get your money back?
You can bring trees back?
No, you cannot bring trees back. You cannot do that.
Okay.
Unless it's a fake tree.
I don't think I've never got a receipt for a
tree.
Christmas tree.
Nah.
I don't think so. He don't give me no receipt for no Christmas
I'm going to
tree.
do some more research on this. Let me ask him.
Yeah, my tree goes up this weekend. It'll go up this weekend.
Yeah, I think I'm going to get mine today, too. Had a Christmas tree up today.
But my tree will stay up until about February, though, because I'm just too lazy to bring it back down.
You wanted them to take it down at Valentine's Day?
Absolutely. Just stays there. My tree is huge, so it's hard to get. It's not a fake tree. It is a fake tree. And it's just hard to get down. So
I get a real tree.
Now, yesterday I was playing Monopoly all day. It's like Monopoly's like the big thing in my house right now. So it's like the kids, my wife, we all get together. We play Monopoly. They busted my ass last night. And after that, I went to the strip club and DJ'd. Had to get that money back because the winner gets a little bit of bread. The winner of the game gets some money. So I lost a lot of money last night. But let's get the show cracking. Front page news is coming up.
Yes, we do have the autopsy results from Paul Walker from his untimely death. And we are going to talk about some fast food strikes that are planned for 100 cities. And that's going to be actually today.
Okay. We'll get into that next. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ MB, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get into some front page news now in sports and football. Thursday night football. The Texans take on the Jaguars tonight. Now, Paul Walker's autopsy was revealed yesterday. What did it say, Yee?
Yes, they're saying he did die from the combined effects of traumatic and thermal injuries. So, in other words, he did not die from just the impact of the car crash alone. He actually burned to death after the Porsche crashed into a tree and a pole and exploded into flames.
Ever since I heard this story, I've been saying I hope he died on impact.
Well, they are still waiting for toxicology results, and those will be available in 6 to 8 weeks.
Now, they said the driver died from just the impact, correct?
They said he died from multiple traumatic injuries suffered upon impact. So, yes, burning was not the reason that he died. And, the Fast and the Furious 6 is being released on DVD next week. So what they are doing now is they're changing the whole marketing campaign, and they're putting up new ads now. It's going to be a portion of the proceeds are going toward Paul Walker's charity, Reach Out Worldwide.
Yeah, I saw that commercial last night on TV. That is a terrible way to die. Absolutely horrible.
Absolutely.
Burn to death? Yikes.
Now, also, there's a fast food strike, huh?
Well, fast food workers are going to strike today in about 100 cities. They're walking off the job, and that's all because of minimum wage. You know what federal minimum wage is right now?
What's that?
$7 right?
$7.25 an hour.
Okay.
That's about $15,000 a year. They're saying there's no way we can live on that. Now, Obama is saying he would back a Senate measure to raise that federal minimum wage to $10 an hour. But protesters are asking for $15 an hour. They don't think they're going to get that, but that's just what
Listen. No disrespect to all the fast food workers out there. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Please don't spit in my food when I come to your establishments. But it's a fast food restaurant, okay? It's not a career. It's not something you should be making a whole lot of money off, okay? Sorry.
Well, I think $7.25 is
Yeah, a little
bit
more
low.
than $15,000
I think at least $10 an hour would be good.
$10 an hour?
Yeah. You know how much it costs to live? There's people that
This
it's
guy
difficult
right
for them
here.
to get jobs. It's a nice stepping stone to get in there and then try to get something else.
Go to school, get a proper education.
Some people can't
Some
afford
people
to go
can't
to school,
afford to go to
Charlamagne.
college or go to
Some
school.
people don't even have
They
time
got to start
for that.
working at the age of 15 because they got to promote or support their family.
Fast food restaurants working at the age of 15 is what you're supposed to do. But when you're 25, 26, and you're working at a fast food restaurant, you better take the $7.25 and shut up.
No, it's very difficult for people to get jobs now. And if that's something that you have to do as a transition or whatever,
Okay.
you should be able to do basic things. I mean, $7.25 an hour.
$7.25.
After taxes, that's nothing.
But it is a start-off job. It's something that you start off
Exactly.
when you get to a certain age and you work your way out of it. You save, you don't buy, you don't spend, you save your
well,
money.
minimum wage should go up with inflation.
Calvin
and it
didn't-
hasn't.
Calvin didn't complain. All those 80s babies remember Calvin.
Calvin
Remember
was getting that commercial money. He was getting.
He was so happy to work
Calvin
at
started
McDonald's.
at McDonald's, and Calvin went on to be a manager at McDonald's.
That's
okay?
right.
Oh, stop.
You too can do the same.
My goodness.
If you wanted more money at a fast food restaurant, how about work to get a promotion? Bust your ass and get off fries and become a manager or something.
All
In
right.
the meantime, you take the $7.25 and all the free food you want.
Okay, and that's front page news. Now tell them why you're mad. If you're upset, you need to vent. Call us right now, 800-585-1051. Maybe somebody pissed you off. Maybe you're having a bad morning. Maybe you don't feel like going to work or school today.
Maybe you're not getting properly compensated for these French fries you frying.
Whatever it is, if you're just in a
Charlamagne, you
bad
forget
mood.
you used to work at Taco Bell.
And guess what? I kept working until I got a better job.
800-585-1051. If you're upset, you need to vent. Call us right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hey, yo, this is DMX. And you know what makes me mad? When ask for the truth, but can't handle the truth. All right? Now tell them why you mad on the Breakfast Club, bitches.
Oren, tell them why you're mad.
Hey, well, I was listening to what you guys are saying in regards to the whole minimum wage thing.
Yes.
I've gone to school and I'm making 17 right now, and I don't think that someone working at McDonald's should make $15.
I agree with you, sir.
Well, they don't think they're going to make $15, but they think they want to make at least $10. They want to raise minimum wage to $10 an hour.
Well, in regards to that, though, if that's the case, then everyone should be getting a raise then.
Oh, you going to start striking now, too?
Yeah, why not?
No, my
I
goodness.
mean,
Here we
like
go.
I said, it's a fast food restaurant. It's a startup job. It's not something you're supposed to make a career out of.
But not for nothing, fast food restaurants are making millions. Hello, who's this?
It's Oakley.
Oakley. All right, tell them why you're mad.
I'm not mad. I want to say something about the French fry deal.
All right, go ahead.
Okay, I really feel that Charlamagne needs to put something in his mouth and swallow it real hard. You work hard to make your money. You have to listen to the highest paying people as well.
I don't even know what you said just now, but
You
I hope
know
that.
what I said. You always drunk and slick.
Listen, I hope you have a great morning this morning,
I'm having a beautiful
flipping
morning.
burgers.
Thank you very much, Charlamagne.
You tell him, mama.
Baby, you just make sure them fries is hot when I come there today.
I'm probably.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, this is Romello.
Romello, tell him why you mad, bro.
Yo, I'm mad because every time I meet a shorty that I'm really feeling, man, I gotta find out that one of my man had sex with them, man. I can't even go find that with you, man.
Well, first of all, where are you looking for these chicks? If every chick you find, your peoples are smashing them.
Instagram, man. I don't know what you guys are following. You know, Anthony, man.
Hey, Instagram is the best place to find chicks nowadays, dog.
Yeah, man.
My goodness.
You just reminded me. I'm up early doing my typical Instagram stalking this morning.
Hello, who's this?
I was just calling to address the whole comment about the fast food workers and the snow.
All right, if you mad, go ahead, mama.
Yeah, so my thing is that although it is a startup job, like these are these big billion-dollar corporations making a lot of money off the sweat of our back.
That's
And
true.
it's hard for people to save when the cost of living is going up and our income is insane. So how do you say?
Right. I think that minimum wage should go up with inflation.
Listen, it won't be minimum wage anymore, okay? Fast food jobs are not meant to feed families. I'm sorry.
Minimum wage should definitely go up, though. Tell them why you're mad. If you're upset, you need to vent. 800-585-1051. Tell them why you're mad. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Hey, yo, this is DMX. And you know what makes me mad? When ask for the truth, but can't handle the truth. All right? Now tell them why you mad on the Breakfast Club, bitches.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, this is Ray Wonder. 1-6 is new Outlaws.
Rain Wonder. I thought this Rain Wonder was from Boot Camp Click. You just gonna steal somebody's whole name?
Listen, man, I'm mad because
Listen, I'm not taking no rapper serious who stole another rapper's whole name. Shout out to the OGs to Rain Wonder, Boot Camp Click, Duck Down.
you know,
Bye.
Hello, who's this?
Troy.
Troy, tell him why you mad, bro.
Mad because Charlamagne ain't apologized to Lil Mama for the good job she did and resurrecting her career after he embarrassed her on national radio.
My brother, I want you to be for real with yourself, right? First of all, she did a phenomenal job playing Left Eye in the TLC movie, right?
Right.
So her rest of her career is going to be playing Left Eye? That's resurrecting her career?
But you should have at least paid homage and said that she did a good job. On
I have on numerous occasions, but you people out there only hear the negative. I've said she's done a great job in that movie, but resurrecting her career
on your show, though.
She hasn't been back here.
That's my point. If you're going to do it, you got to do it right or don't do it at all, my brother.
Maybe she don't want to come back to the Breakfast Club.
See, you remind me of the dude in high school that clowned the girl for giving Lewinsky, and then on the side try to get her up on your crib. Hey, what's happening? You know how
Listen, I have never clowned a girl for her showing me what that mouth do, though, okay? When the girl shows me what that mouth do, I have a whole new level of respect for her.
Hello, who's this?
Rebecca?
Rebecca, tell him why you mad.
I'm mad because I have an exam at 9 a.m. and I have not slept in 2 days.
Well, at least you'll pass that exam. You've been studying, so you good.
I hope so. Anyways, I love you guys. I listen every single day.
We love you back. Good luck with your test.
Thank you.
Hold on, can I say this too? For all of you people calling up here complaining about minimum wage, you can move to New Jersey, Washington, Oregon, California, New York, or Connecticut. They all have raised minimum wage. So if you want to work at fast food restaurants, move to one of those states so you can make more money.
All right. Well, tell them why you're mad. We do every morning, 800-585-1051. Yee.
Yes.
We got rumors coming up?
Now, Ja Rule is responding to a report that there's a new show coming out where his wife says, we spent 10 plus years building our marriage, but it only took him 2 to decide he'd rather suck a D than be with his wife.
What? Oh my God, I love this type of
Well,
stuff.
Ja Rule is now responding to these alleged quotes
Here's how I like to start off a morning.
from his
Oh, my
wife.
goodness.
Is today Friday?
No. Close to.
Feels like a Friday with that.
We'll get into that when we come back. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Everybody, it's DJ Envy, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Let's get into the rumors. Ja Rule, let's hear about it.
Listen up.
It's just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
Everybody on Twitter was talking about this yesterday. There was a report, it says here, about Ja Rule. He wrote all them love songs and still don't know how to treat a bee. That was allegedly what his wife, Aisha Atkins, had to say in an opening statement during her Married Life After Prison MTV show that was supposed to air later this month. She said, we spent 10 plus years building our marriage, but it only took him 2 to decide he'd rather suck a D than be with his wife. Now, she said he returned home to get his ish and leave. And according to this report, Ja Rule told her that he was sleeping with his personal trainer. And not only that his personal trainer was a man, but it was also his prison cellmate.
Now, where the hell did this story come from?
I don't know. Now, there's a website. It seems it's a new website. It
Don't
seems like
say
they're
the
putting
name.
out fake stories.
Don't say the name. Don't get him no like.
According to the site, it also says that the whole 50 Cent thing was not a rap feud, but more than likely a crush.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That sounds completely.
Now, Ja Rule went on his
fabricated.
Twitter timeline to let you know, and I didn't believe this from the very beginning. It was a funny story, though. He said, if you idiots don't GTFOH and off my timeline with this rumor-ish, clowns. And then he said, okay, I guess I have to address these idiots. The rumors are false lies made up by some non-MF Factor website clowns.
Now, what did Ja do to deserve this? Ja just got out of jail. He ain't bothering nobody. He trying to get his music.
It was
Should have
bad
just laughed
funny.
that off. He should have laughed it off.
Movie.
Yeah.
Why is somebody gonna make up a rumor about Ja?
You know he's mad. Somebody tweeted him, but you're gay. And then he retweeted it and says, so is your father.
Ja, you got to stop letting them bother you on Twitter, man. It's just the new era we live in. You can't respond to everybody.
But his response should have just been the one that he put up last, which was him and his wife Aisha kissing and
Giving a
both
middle
of them
finger.
giving a middle
Yeah.
finger.
His response should have been nothing, period. Like, don't give a lie no fuel at all.
It's a funny, but it sounds so fake. All right. Shout out to The Game. He's raising money to pay for the funeral of a 7-year-old boy who was killed during a shooting in L.A., and that happened this week. Now, he said he heard about the death on the news, and he decided he wanted to do something for the victim's family because it's so close to Christmas. And so far, he's raised $7,000, and a lot of that money, oddly enough, is coming from L.A. gang members, rival gangs.
Nice.
Applaud the game.
Game is doing a great job with that. His Robin Hood Foundation, he's giving back a lot.
All right, now end it with something ratchet, please.
Oh, really? All right, I didn't really have a ratchet story. All right, we'll do Teyana Taylor then. Did Teyana Taylor lose her Adidas deal because of her beef with Twitter? Her beef on Twitter with Rihanna? Well, her rep said no, that's not true, but allegedly Adidas says yes. Now, Teyana Taylor's rep said Teyana has not been dropped. The sneaker is on hold. No other comments or statement is ready to be issued at this time. But a senior VP at Adidas reportedly said this: "We have ended our relationship with Teyana Taylor and do not have any upcoming product launches with her. All I can say is that Adidas partners with athletes and artists who blend well with our brand values." And she said, "We don't condone violence of any kind."
Well, I love Teyana Taylor, but Rihanna wins again. Round of applause for Rihanna.
Damn.
That Rihanna reign really won't just let up.
Well, Teyana did go on Twitter and say, "Hey, haters, I'm going to let y'all finish, but I had the fastest selling Adidas of all time." Hands mic back and walks off stage. Kanye shrugged.
You ain't gonna never beat Rihanna, man. That Barbados root is just too strong.
You know, now that
Stupid,
Kanye
yo.
has that deal at Adidas, though, and Teyana Taylor is good music, maybe she can get it back.
Listen, y'all better leave Rihanna alone, okay? It's chicken foots buried all over Barbados with different people's names on it.
Stop it.
Chris Brown, Teyana Taylor.
You gonna get caught up. You keep
Y'all
playing.
better leave Rihanna
Karuchi.
alone. Keep playing with Rihanna.
And that is your
Keep playing
rumor
with Rihanna.
report. I'm Angela Yee.
Thank you, Miss Yee. Now, coming up next, we got a little front page news. We'll tell you what's going on in your newspapers. So keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MB, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Let's get a little front page news. Let's start off with sports and Thursday night football.
Doesn't have the same ring to it as Monday Night Football.
Nah, I tried. But the Texans play the Jaguars tonight. Now, Paul Walker's autopsy was released. Now, what did they say, Yee?
According to his autopsy results, they're saying that he was killed by injuries from both the impact and then the fire from the Porsche that his friend was driving when it smashed into a light pole and tree. So
That sounds horrible.
that means he was still alive when the car crashed. The impact didn't kill him right away. And it was the injuries from that and the fire.
Now, also, there's a huge strike today. Now, tell us about this strike.
Yes, fast food restaurants. There's about 100 cities that the workers are going to be going on strike. Now, what the reason is that they want to raise federal minimum wage. They want $15 an hour is what they're asking for. Right now, they get
15?
right now $7.25 an hour is the federal minimum wage. They want to get more than that. Now, they would settle for perhaps about $10 or so. That's what Obama is saying he thinks federal minimum wage should be. But they want $15 an hour.
Listen, salute to all the fast food workers out there. We really appreciate your service. But the truth of the matter is fast food restaurants are either a startup job or I'm a retired, but I don't feel like staying home all day job. It's for teenagers and the elderly. If you're working there in your 20s or 30s, you should not be looking at it like a career. You want a better job, go get one, not in the fast food field.
But some people can't find a job, and that's their only way out until they could possibly find something. And making only, how much did you say, Yee?
$7.25 an hour, which is about
$7.25 an hour.
$15,000
It's not
a
going to
year.
get them nothing. $15,000 a year ain't going to get them
Well,
nothing.
go get two jobs. Work McDonald's in the morning, Chick-fil-A in the afternoon.
So now they're making $30,000 a year?
Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
And they probably sleep 4 hours.
So it's 168 hours in a week, and how many hours a week do you sleep, Envy?
It's just
Okay.
crazy because a lot of these fast food
But I'm
restaurants
not making
benefit
$15,000 a year.
They benefit and make so much money.
Listen,
I think they can raise the $7.25 an hour, a little something.
Before I did radio and after I sold crack, when I wanted to do positive things with my life, I worked at Taco Bell and a telemarketing place at the same damn
Well,
time.
I thought you were just on unemployment
What?
before you came here. You said you were just.
Listen, Angela, this thing called radio, you should listen. I said before I did radio and after I sold crack and I was trying to do something positive in my life, I worked at Taco Bell and a telemarketing place. This is before radio.
Okay.
So, yes.
And I'm sure that inflation has gone up and minimum wage hasn't gone up at the same proportion that inflation has gone.
But that's why you work 2 and 3 jobs if you can. It's 168 hours in a week. You have to maximize.
So imagine
all
you have a
that.
child at home, you're in
Well,
school.
you know, let's talk about it
and
when
you
we
have to
come
support
back.
them.
But those fast food restaurants are making millions, and they should definitely bust these people down with some more money.
A little something.
800-585-1051. Do fast food workers deserve more than minimum wage? Or is minimum wage fair? Call us up right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. And everybody, it's DJ MB, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. That's Notorious B.I.G. Hypnotize. Now, during front page news, Angela Yee reported that fast food workers will be protesting today, and explain the reason why.
Yeah, they want minimum wage to go up. I mean, right now minimum wage is $7.25 an hour. They feel like they deserve more than that. They're asking for 15. They don't believe they'll get that. Obama is saying he believes in 10 an hour to raise minimum wage federally.
Now, $7.25 with a normal work week will make you, what, $15,000 a year?
Yep.
Now, who can survive for $15,000 a
And
year?
mind you, you also got to subtract taxes out of that. So
And how much are they trying to get now? You said what, at least $10 an hour?
they would. I mean, well, Obama is saying he would be for raising minimum wage to $10 an hour.
Either way, it's still minimum wage. It's still something you can't live off. So it's a fast food job. It's not a career.
Well, if it's 10, you can make a little bit more money and support your family. I mean, these companies are making millions and billions of dollars off of people and paying them absolutely positively scraps. So yeah, I think that people should make a little bit more money.
Listen, man, fast food jobs are not something you should be thinking about doing long term. They're for teenagers and the elderly. If you're working in your 20s or 30s, you should not be looking at it like it's a career.
So they're for people that
could be
have
in
no
between
education
jobs.
or people that's
No, what Angela just said, yes, that's a job that's in between jobs. When you're trying to better yourself in life, you might work in a fast food
But there's a
restaurant.
lot of people that just got out of jail or maybe don't have an education, and that's the only job that they can find. And if that's the, think about it. You just get out of jail and you work in fast food and you can only make $15,000. How am I going to support my family? So I'm going to go back to doing the things that put me in
Get
jail.
another job, because truth be told, careers are what feeds your family. Jobs are what helps you just to maintain. So if you need more money, you get more jobs. You got to work 2 and 3 jobs. That's the way it happens. Well, people too good to have 2 and 3 jobs nowadays?
No, that's not
Okay,
true.
then.
But you can give them a little more. They're making millions off people.
Listen, you can work at one fast food restaurant in the morning, another one in the night.
Oh, let's go to the phone lines. 800-585-1051. We have Bruce on the line. Now, Bruce, do fast food workers deserve more than minimum wage?
No.
Exactly. I'm with you.
Why?
dog.
Why you say that, Bruce?
Niggas making food, man, down. To get a better job, they want more. Simple as that.
Oh, my goodness,
I
man.
bet you don't say that when you over there ordering your fries.
Hello, who's this?
It's Slim.
Slim, what's going on?
Hey, I wanted to call about the minimum wage, man.
Talk to
I
us.
think it's sad you guys on the radio saying how, you should work 2 jobs or whatever.
I never said that.
Or Charlemagne or whoever. But listen, though, check this out.
Go.
These corporations, whoever, they make major money, billion-dollar industries, man, and they overworking these people. They should pay them more.
And that's what I said.
2 or 3 jobs just to raise your family.
Why
Now,
not?
who can do that? I got kids on the streets raising themselves, selling drugs, shooting each other, because the family's got to work 3 and 4 jobs just to get by. You guys on the radio should be pushing that these corporations should pay individuals more money because they're making billions. And we getting scraps, man. It's been that way for a long time.
But you know why they're making billions? Because these guys have put themselves in positions to be the CEOs of these companies and the top executives in these countries. That's why.
Well, everybody doesn't have the same opportunity. It's
Absolutely right. No,
impossible.
people are born with the same
Same
opportunity.
opportunity.
They
Absolutely.
first of all, that is 100% not true.
There are a lot.
There are some people whose parents can't afford to
You
send
can't
them
say
to
that.
college.
I'm gonna be 100% real. I thought that
Oh,
growing
God.
up too. But in my neighborhood is a bunch of immigrants from different places across the world that
Absolutely.
came here with nothing, and they'll tell you,
Absolutely.
my daddy came here with $10 on a boat and worked his ass, and they saved their money and they did what
Yes.
they had to do. And if they did what they had to do, we can do
the
what we
same
had to
thing.
do.
You know what these immigrants do? They do what this guy just told us not to do. Work 2 and 3 jobs, save their money, and put themselves in better positions to prosper in this country.
Absolutely.
Sorry.
I definitely don't think that I was born with the same opportunities as other people.
800-585-1051. Do fast food workers deserve more than minimum wage? Call us right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ MB, Angela Yee, Charlemagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club.
Listen, I love the Breakfast Club listeners. There's nothing more hilarious
do
than you
too.
guys.
Now,
What are we talking about, Envy?
Now, we're talking about minimum wage. Now, earlier we reported a story that the minimum wage workers are going on strike. Explain it a little bit, Yee.
Yeah, minimum wage workers are going on strike in fast food restaurants. They only make $7.25 an hour, and in 100 different cities, they will be going on strike today.
Well, 2 quick points. My homie Principal Sells, she just said on Twitter, we keep saying that these fast food restaurants are making billions. We got to remember that a lot of these chains are independently owned. They're franchises, not owned by a corporate entity, so they might can't afford to pay these people more than $7.25 in minimum wage. And at JR on Twitter says, and I have to spell this out for y'all, he put GEADUATE, high school and college, and you won't have to worry about minimum wage jobs.
Well, at Little Miss Minaj said, I definitely wasn't born with the same opportunities as Blue Ivy Carter.
Well, let's go to the phone lines. 800-585-1051. We have Angel on the line. Now, Angel, do fast food workers deserve more than minimum wage?
I'm split. A part of me feels like, yes, they need to raise it a little more because we live in a different age and time. But then I'm kind of with Charlemagne. Like, I don't work at the same place that I worked at when I was a teenager. Like, you grow up, you get a better job,
Yeah.
you do better for yourself. If you want more, you got to do more. You got to work for it.
I get it, but these companies are making millions and billions of dollars. They can, I'm not saying increase to $20 an hour, but give them a little something because a lot of people can't find a job. They don't have the education. They don't even know what to do.
Listen,
So that is a starting point
It
for
is
them.
so expensive just to live every day. Honestly, to pay your rent, to pay your bills, if you have kids, to raise your kids. Minimum wage is not going up with the cost of the expenses that we have.
Right, but they need, if they want to do better, they can get another job. I worked 2 jobs. I did it when I was young. You just do better. You gotta work for everything. Everything's not gonna be given to you.
I understand
but imagine if you're a single mother.
I'm a single mother.
Imagine if your baby daddy. Hold on, let me finish. Imagine if your baby daddy is nowhere around, not giving you no child support, no money. You don't have any family to help support you. How are you supposed to work? The amount of money that you have to pay a sitter is probably more than you would make.
Well, since you're a single mother, baby, Angel, tell us, how do you do it?
Listen, I was a single mom. My kids' fathers definitely did help me.
Okay.
But at the same time, you're your own person. Everything's not going to be handed to you. I was raised that you got to work for what you want to get it. So that's what it is. You got to do what you got to do to get where you want to be.
I agree.
I just don't discount the fact that some people are in extreme situations.
Brian, good morning.
Good morning. How you doing?
Fast food workers, you think they deserve a little bit more than minimum wage?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I think they deserve more. You know, people got to pay their bills too, like kids and stuff. You know, like what about for the people that came home from like upstate that have like a family and can't get a better job?
Yeah,
you know?
It's hard to get a job.
Listen, I'm going to tell you why I always thought that was BS. I got felonies, and I ain't never had a problem getting a job. No way. I worked at a telemarketing place. I worked at Taco Bell. I worked at a clothing store in the mall.
Yeah, but it's a way to make some money, and that's what we're talking about, making money. If it's that easy, people would do it. Telemarketing is not that easy. You got to be able to sell things.
Oh, yeah.
That's how you get paid, actually.
I was selling 12 CDs for a penny. I was.
12 CDs?
I think it was BMG or something. I was calling people selling 12 CDs for a penny.
I used to
and then
sell
that bill
home
come for that next CD and it'd be $100.
Yep. I used to sell home heating oil. And it used to be hello, hi, this is Sean from Pelco Fuel. How you doing today, sir? Great. Well, you sound like you have a baby in the background. Sounds like your heating bill could be very expensive.
Yes.
You want a way to put your son through college? I can give you a way.
Click.
Listen, I had 3 jobs and I was interning at the radio station in Charleston, South Carolina, okay? So I don't want to hear that. It's 168 hours in a week. Make the most of them.
But you got to give people a little more, man. These companies are making so much money off these people.
It's still going to be minimum wage. Okay, say you work at Pizza Hut and you make it $7.25 an hour.
Give him $8.25.
You still can't live off that.
Give him a little bit more. Give him a little bit more. I mean, it seems like that 7 seems awfully low,
you
man.
Still can't live off that, from what y'all telling me.
After taxes.
Oh, please.
All right. Well,
that's what you need to be encouraging kids to do.
What's that?
Get your education,
right?
So you can come out and get better jobs in the future.
There's a lot of people with educations that can't find a good job right now.
There's people that graduate from college and can't find a job.
Well, there's people that is graduated from college making $15 an hour, and they are highly upset that they will be making the same amount as a person who dropped out of high school and works at a fast food restaurant. Sorry.
All right.
They're not.
And I don't find that fair.
Well, yeah, we got rumors coming up.
Yes, and let's talk about Kanye West's tour. Now, they're saying there's been a little bit of struggles. I'll tell you about his latest tour date in Kansas City. Didn't seem like he filled up the stadium too much.
Okay, well, we'll get into it next. Keep it locked. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning. It is DJ MD, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are The Breakfast Club. Let's get into the rumors. Kanye West. Let's find out who he's performing for.
Listen up.
This just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's The Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
So Kanye West had a show at the Kansas City Sprint Center, and he only filled 4,500 of the 19,000 seats.
Really?
Yeah, very thin turnout. And, you know, he also has had to cancel multiple concerts because of technical difficulties, but they said Kanye West certainly could have filled out the Sprint Center 5 years ago, but it shows how his whole situation, his, how impolite he is, his shift away from conventional hip-hop, perhaps his personal life are all affecting his fans.
You have to let gratitude be your attitude. When you're not showing any gratitude for where you're at and the position you're in, this is what happens.
That's surprising.
Yeah, I don't know why he's not filling the seats up like that.
Yeah.
But I guess that shows why he's doing a lot of press.
Ego is not your amigo.
All right, shout out to Jay-Z. We all know it was his birthday yesterday, and he started his whole vegan diet. Mm-hmm. Now, him and Beyonce are going to be doing only vegan food for 22 days, a plant-based diet. They're trying to become more spiritual, and they started on Jay-Z's birthday. They're going to, they really are going for real hard at this. They were at a vegan restaurant in L.A. celebrating his birthday, and yeah.
But I just want you to know, anybody I see on Twitter who's saying that they're going to go vegan now because Jay-Z and Beyonce are doing it, I'm marking you as spam.
Well, Jay-Z also, in celebration of his 44th birthday, took his whole discography and listed his albums from best to worst. And let you know, out of 12 albums, what do you think was the best one? What was the worst one?
Best one? You asking me? Or
I'll tell you his list, but what do you think would have been his worst and what was his best?
Jay-Z's worst album was the Blueprint 2, the double disc.
He put that at number 11.
He probably put Reasonable Doubt.
Reasonable Doubt, definitely number 1.
I put that as number 1.
The first Blueprint, number 2. In my lifetime, Volume 2, Hard Knock Life would be my number 3.
Black Album.
All right,
I
you
think the
guys.
Dynasty
I'm
album
gonna
better
tell
than
you how
Black
we ordered it. Kingdom Come was last. Number 11 was Blueprint 2. Volume 3 was number 10. Dynasty number 9.
9? Dynasty should be top 5. Easy.
Blueprint 3 number 8. Volume 1 number 7. Magna Carta number 6. American Gangster number 5. Volume 2 number 4. The Black Album number 3. The Blueprint 2. And Reasonable Doubt number 1.
Volume 1 and the Dynasty album were better than the Black Album to me. I think people don't like Volume 1 because the record's like Sunshine, but I thought Sunshine was hot.
He said Sunshine kills this album.
No, Sunshine was hot.
I did like that
Sunshine was a
song.
little-
It's for the ladies.
I didn't love that
Streets
one.
is Watching is on that. Friend of Foe, 98. Lucky Me. Lucky Me is one of my
Well,
favorite
that's according to
records
Jay-Z,
ever.
so you can't argue with the man
Imaginary
on his own opinion on his own albums. And that is your rumor report on Angela Yee.
Yes, we can. We're the consumer. We buy those albums.
We
can't
want to
argue
know
that.
his opinion. It's his album.
Oh, well, yeah, but we can have
Okay.
an opinion too.
Sheesh.
All right, Charlamagne, who you giving Donkey to? Jay-Z now?
Never. I just want y'all to know that will never happen.
Okay.
No matter what he does. No matter what he
Jay-Z and
does.
Beyonce will never, and Oprah will never get Donkey today.
Who's getting Donkey this
I
morning?
just want y'all to know that. A young woman from Kansas City named Jeanne Outlet.
Okay.
You have to hear the story.
All right, we'll get into that next.
I will
Keep it
say
locked.
breasts are involved.
Breast.
Breast.
All right.
Breast.
Mr.
Breast
Brett-
will keep you in tune.
Oh, boy. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
I was born a donkey.
It's the donkey of the day.
For the donkey of the day.
That's pretty funny.
Charlamagne the devil.
Possibly. The Breakfast Club.
Yes, Donkey of the Day for December 5th. Thursday, December 5th, goes to a Kansas City woman named Jeanne Ouellette. Now, Jeanne was trying on bras at a Kohl's department store when she discovered a man recording video of her under the dressing room door with his smartphone. Now, Angela Yee, you are a woman, allegedly. What would you do in this situation? Peeping Tom recording you while you was trying on bras in the dressing room. What would you do?
Punch him in his face
Oh, okay.
and grab his phone and smash it.
Okay.
All that?
Well, let's go to KCTV in Kansas City to see what Jeanne Ouellette did.
I was enraged and I wanted to get the phone back or, do whatever to get rid of that film. I shouted, stop and help me. And I just kind of screamed and chased him topless through the store. And I think I probably just started crying because I was so upset that he was getting away.
Now, I hope y'all paid attention to every word of what she said. I'm not the brightest bulb on the Christmas tree, but I do know that if the issue is the fact that someone was being a perverted peeping Tom and saw you half naked, if that is your issue, that someone saw you half naked and you wanted to chase him to get the film back, the last thing I would do is run out of the dressing room, breasts exposed to the world, and run around the store topless. You're upset because this guy was trying to sneak a peek, but then you gave the whole Kohl's store a free peep show. How you go from victim to exhibitionist in less than 10 seconds? You was chasing that guy to get the film, but hell, the video other people probably have you running through the store topless with your breast flapping all over the place is probably way better than the video the Peeping Tom got. I'm sitting by the computer waiting for it to pop up on World Star at any moment. Hey, for all women that this happens to in the future, start screaming and get dressed while you're screaming, then leave the dressing room. If you don't leave the dressing room with clothes on, you're just defeating the purpose of what you're mad at to begin with. Give Jeanne Ouellette the biggest hee-haw. Now, Angela Yee is an alleged woman. Would you have ran out the
Absolutely not.
dressing room half naked?
Absolutely not. What would you have done if a man was doing that to you, Charlamagne?
What, it was spine on there? Depends if
What
I
if
was
you were in the fitting room and a man was
it depends
underneath the door filming you?
It depends if I was on shrinkage or not. If it was cold out and, I didn't have the inches that I wanted to show, then I would be upset. But if I was hanging the way I usually hang, I'm lying. I'm a grower, not a shower.
Okay.
It's a little awkward, but okay. Thank you, Charlamagne, for that donkey of the day. Now, up next, it's time for Ask Yee. If you need relationship advice, Yee's here for you, 800-585-1051. Maybe something's going on in your life. It could be anything. Could be a relationship, could be school, could be work, whatever. Call us up right now. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. That was Drake. All of me is DJ MB Angela Yee.
That record is hot except for the hook in the second verse. I love 2 Chainz and Big Sean and the beat of that record.
Oh my gosh! Stop
Everything
it!
else.
Stop it!
You just don't like
everything else.
You know he don't like Drake.
Drake.
Drake don't like him.
Oh my goodness.
The beat and 2 Chainz and Big Sean verse.
Shut
I
up.
love it.
Now call us up right now, 800-585-1051. It's time for Ask Yee. If you need relationship advice, call us right now. Yee got you. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. That was Jay-Z Encore. It's DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. It's time for Ask Yee. If you need relationship advice, 800-585-1051. We got Preem on the line. Preem, what's your problem, man?
Man, I went to do a job, right? I told my wife that I was going to paint for my man, but I lied to her. Mm-hmm. And it was my ex-girlfriend I went to paint for, and she went through my phone and caught me.
Oh, so you got caught lying to go see your ex-girlfriend, basically.
But I went to paint. I went to do a paint job.
Well, why'd you lie about it?
Because I know my girl. She's like, if I'm around, because I'm an artist, I rap. And I know a lot of females. Plus, I went to school. So any female that I'm around, I'm always being accused of doing something.
Okay, but this is your ex-girlfriend. You don't think that's a bit of a different scenario?
Not really, because if I'm going to do a paint job, I'm going to do a paint job.
Okay, so then why did you lie? I mean, if you really don't think you did anything wrong, then why did you lie about it?
Because I know I was going to hear a whole bunch of hassle.
So maybe, perhaps, if there's something that you know she would be upset that you did, you shouldn't have done it. I'm just saying. And then you're still trying to justify the fact that you lied, like it's her fault that you lied, because she complains all the time about this, about that, instead of taking responsibility for the fact that you were wrong.
See, we conversed with each other, and I told her what the reason why I lied, and she understands, but she knows that she was wrong for going through my phone.
Yeah, everybody says that. She definitely is wrong for going through your phone, but in all fairness, now she went through your phone and found something that you lied about. So now what?
Well, we got through the problem. She understood where I was coming from. The issue was like resolved, basically.
Okay, so what's the problem then? You guys resolved it.
The problem is I'm just worried about her bringing it back up.
Of course she's going to bring it back up. You already know what it is, but you know, if you love her and you want to deal with it, you'll deal with that, and then you're going to bring up the fact that she went through your phone, and y'all going to go back and forth for a little while, and then eventually it'll go away. You just can't mess up like that anymore.
You're right.
All right?
Yes, ma'am.
Learn from your mistakes. Be a better man.
Have a good morning, bro.
Definitely.
All right, well, great advice, Yee. If you need some advice, Yee's here for you. 800-585-1051. Call her right now. She'll help you out. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. That was Lord with Royals. DJ MV Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. It's time for Ask Yee. If you need relationship advice, Leah, what's your problem? What you need help with?
Pretty much, I graduated from college, and I'm in a job that I don't want to be in. And I just want to know, like, what exactly do I need to do to get where I need to be? Like, I graduated with a mass comm major.
How long ago did you graduate from college?
A year and a half ago.
Okay, so what is it that you want to do?
I want to do journalism.
What steps are you taking now to ensure that you'll be able to get a job in journalism?
Like, I had internships, but now that I'm graduated, like, nobody's giving me an internship because you need college credit.
Have you been keeping in touch with the people you interned with?
Yes.
And what's
But they're saying that they don't have no jobs that are available right now, just to keep contacting them back and they'll see what they have. But it's been a year and a half now, so.
Well, I'll be honest with you. A year and a half is not that long for you to be in your dream job or dream position already. Now, you have a couple of options here. If you're doing well financially, I have a friend that was a lawyer, and then she all of a sudden decided she wanted to work in movies and produce films. She just went to the Sundance Film Festival, met somebody that worked at an agency, and then ended up being their assistant. You have to go out to places and events and things that are related to your field of what it is that you want to do, and network and meet people. Networking is going to be the most important thing for you. And you have to be willing to work for little or nothing if need be in order to get where you need to get to. But I will say, just make sure you keep on networking. Make sure you go to the right places, go to the right events, find out where these people are. Even if you have to travel to do it, it's an investment in your future.
Okay.
Hey, if all else fails, pop that coochie for a goon.
No, and don't get discouraged. These things don't happen overnight. You know, it takes people a long time to find their niche sometimes. But I will say, you got to just go for it.
Okay. How long did it take you guys?
Long time.
Yeah, very long.
Long time.
Years and years. Not no year and a half.
15 years for me.
Okay.
I started off as an intern when I was 18.
Well, good luck.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that was Ask Yee. That was some great advice, Yee. Now we got rumors coming up, though?
Yes, Dr. Dre. He has something coming out in about a month. And what do you think it's going to be? Not music.
Definitely not music.
Well, no, it is. It is music related, but I'll tell you about that. Also, R. Kelly. What are the next chapters for him trapped in the closet?
Oh, boy. All right. We'll get into that next. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. Morning, everybody. It's DJ NV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. That's VSO, PK, Michelle. Let's get into the rumors. Dr. Dre, he's releasing something. He's coming out with something. Let's see what it is.
Listen up.
It's just in. All the gossip. The Rumor Report. Gossip. With Angela Yee.
It's the Rumor Report.
The Breakfast Club.
So Dr. Dre is coming out next month with his new music streaming service, Beats Music. So that's going to be helping people rediscover the magic and the experience of listening to music. It sounds kind of like Spotify, but I'm not 100% sure what it is. But you can get your own playlists and suggestions for new music, and that's all curated by music experts and musicians.
Just don't request Detox. It'll never be on there.
All right, R. Kelly, by the way, is going to be coming out with some new Trapped in the Closets. There's going to be a marathon of all 33 current Trapped in the Closets that comes on this Saturday on the Independent Film Channel. And then the new ones are going to be coming out pretty soon. So
who's telling
2014.
Who's telling R. Kelly that us, the consumer, wants this?
I mean, they must. People were very amused by it. You have to admit.
People seem to like his new record, too.
And let's talk about Fast and Furious 7. Now, the producers of that movie are trying to decide what to do after Paul Walker's tragic death. Do they go back to the starting block and redo the whole movie? Or are they going to try to somehow keep Paul Walker's parts in the movie and rewrite the script? I don't know what I think is the best idea. I feel like a lot of the fans would love to see Paul Walker in this movie, in this film. Somehow they have to figure it out.
Yeah, they got to keep him in there somehow. But
they could scrap everything because, they do have insurance, which means that if they needed to start all over again, it wouldn't cost anything for them.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to figure out how do they, eliminate him from the movie. You can't have him die in a car accident in the movie.
You can't do that.
That would be in poor taste. So what do you do?
I mean, maybe have him move somewhere or
just disappear.
I don't know. I'm not sure, but And let's talk about Keeping Up with the Kardashians. They are discussing how terrible the ratings have been. Now,
great.
If you look at this, right, season 5 averaged about 3.4 million viewers.
Okay.
Season 6 about 3 million. Season 7 2.6, and season 8 2.4 million. So they're saying it's steadily declining.
It's a wrap.
And the finale only had 1.96 million viewers on December 1st.
Round of applause to America for tuning up. Round of applause, America. Finally.
So yeah, it's not looking too good for them. And Matthew Knowles, he allegedly is a deadbeat dad. Now they're saying that he is months behind on his child support, which we already heard about that. He's being sued for that. But that he hasn't even met his own child. I find that hard to believe. And he just recently got married again, so I don't know. And that is your Rumor Report. I'm Angela Yee.
Thank you, Miss Yee. Now, up next is the People's Choice Mix. If you want to hear something, let us know. 800-585-1051 at DJ Envy. We got you. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
1051.
I was born a donkey.
It's the Donkey of the Day.
That's time for the donkey of the day. That's 45.
Charlamagne the devil.
Possible. The Breakfast Club.
Yes, Donkey of the Day for December 5th. Thursday, December 5th, goes to a Kansas City woman named Jeanne Ouellette. Now, Jeanne was trying on bras at a Kohl's department store when she discovered a man recording video of her under the dressing room door with his smartphone. Now, Angela Yee, you are a woman, allegedly. Yes. What would you do in this situation? Peeping Tom recording you while you was trying on bras in the dressing room. What would you do?
Punch him in his face.
Oh, okay.
And grab his phone and smash it.
Okay.
All that?
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's go to KCTV in Kansas City to see what Jeanne Ouellette did.
I was enraged and I wanted to get the phone back or, do whatever to get rid of that film. I shouted, stop and help me. And I just kind of screamed and chased him topless through the store. And I think I probably just started crying because I was so upset that he was getting away.
Now, I hope y'all paid attention to every word of what she said. I'm not the brightest bulb on the Christmas tree, but I do know that if the issue is the fact that someone was being a perverted peeping Tom and saw you half naked, if that is your issue, that someone saw you half naked and you wanted to chase him to get the film back, the last thing I would do is run out of the dressing room, breast exposed to the world, and run around the store topless. You're upset because this guy was trying to sneak a peek, but then you gave the whole Kohl's store a free peep show. How you go from victim to exhibitionist in less than 10 seconds? You was chasing that guy to get the film, but hell, the video other people probably have of you running through the store topless with your breast flapping all over the place is probably way better than the video the Peeping Tom got. I'm sitting by the computer waiting for it to pop up on World Star at any moment. Hey, for all women that this happens to in the future, start screaming and get dressed while you're screaming, then leave the dressing room. If you're not if you don't leave the dressing room with clothes on, you're just defeating the purpose of what you're mad at to begin with. Give Gianne Oulette the biggest hee-haw. Now, Angela Yee is an alleged woman. Would you have ran out the
Absolutely not.
dressing room half naked?
Absolutely not. What would you have done if a man was doing that to you, Charlamagne?
What, it was spying on me? Depends if
If you were in the fitting room and a man was
it depends
underneath the door filming you.
It depends if I was on shrinkage or not. If it was cold out and, I didn't have the inches that I wanted to show, then I would be upset. But if I was hanging the way I usually hang, I'm lying. I'm a grower, not a shower.
Oh, man. All right, well, Charlamagne, thank you for that donkey of the day.
First of all, why is it a bunch of perverts that work up there? Okay? we have a board op named Amizi, and he's telling us as he's listening.
Now, wait, Amizi does weekends.
Yes. He listens to the donkey of the day. He's telling us how...
sometimes he's in the bathroom.
Yeah, and he peeps in on people while they're doing number twos.
And catches eye contact with them.
He didn't say that.
Yes, he did.
That's all I heard.
That's what I heard. He said, sometimes I catch eye contact with somebody through the little...
He said sometimes when he's in the bathroom doing the number two, he said, people walk by and he catches eye contact in between the door.
I never, in my days, caught eye contact with nobody doing the number two.
Well, have you ever been a peeping Tom? 800-585-1051. We'd love to hear from you. Why are you a peeping Tom? What's your favorite place to, I guess, peep people?
So we're soliciting for the peeping Toms this morning?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Makes perfect sense.
And did you ever catch somebody spying on you or being a peeping Tom? Call us right now. 800-585-1051.
And you peeping Toms can be anonymous.
Yes.
You just want the stories.
That's disgusting.
Oh, boy. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning, Mac Wild. Good morning, everybody. It's DJ MV, Angela Yee, Charlamagne the God. We are the Breakfast Club. That was J. Cole, TLC, Crooked Smile. Now, we're talking about being a peeping Tom. Has anybody in the room here ever peeped on anybody?
No, I would never do that. I mean, I think the only time that could happen is like by accident. You're going past somewhere and you see something through the window. I would never stay and keep looking. It feels like such a violation of someone's privacy.
Very true. I've never been a purposely peeping Tom. Is that the word?
Purposely.
I've never purposely been peeping Tom.
A purposeful peeping Tom.
But I've been a peeping Tom by accident. And depending on how hot she was or what she was doing, yes, I would stay and look.
Okay.
You seem like that type of person.
And this all started because our board op Amizi said that he goes into the bathroom and
peeks in the little slit in the stall.
He
while
said
they're doing number twos.
He said a couple of times when he was doing the number two, somebody has walked by his stall and that little crack in between the doors is stared at. They had eye contact.
See, I never look at the little crack. I always end up looking under the stall just to see who's in there. Like
why do you look under? That's really creepy.
Yeah, that's even more creepier.
Maybe because I have to do a number two sometime, or you just walk in and you see feet.
So you look to see whose feet it is?
That's not as creepy as looking through the little crack.
It's both creepy.
I would hate to see somebody's head come from under the stall in the bathroom.
Let's go to the phone lines. 800-585-1051. Hello, who's this?
Yo, what's good, dog?
You sound like a peeping Tom. What's your name, bro?
Yo, what's up? This is Robbie. What's good, baby?
You be peeping on chicks, Robbie?
You already, my neighbor's wife. Oh my God, man. Yo, I got the best room in the house, man. Right across from the bathroom.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, man, it's 7:00 every night. Peep show time, baby.
Does she see you watching her? Does she know you watching her?
Nah, I got some dark ass curtains. She can't see me. I can see her.
You a nasty dude, yo.
Yeah, you're a
That's
pervert.
right, baby. That's right. I don't give a.
All right. Hello, who's this?
This is Ricky.
Ricky, you a peeping Tom?
No, I am not a peeping Tom. It was a mistake.
oh, that's what it is now. A mistake. What happened?
I was actually in my bedroom, my second bedroom, and I so happened to turn around and look across from my condo, and the other condo's windows was wide open, and there was two women that lived together. I assume just walking around naked, and the windows wide open. And
how long did you look?
This became like a daily thing.
Oh my gosh!
Hey, I got two words for you. Guy code.
Oh my goodness!
Oh gosh, you gotta stop.
That you had to. It's the laws. The laws of man makes you have to do that.
Hello, who's this?
Yo, what's going on, man? It's Tony.
Tony, you a peeping Tom, Tony?
Of course, I peep Tom my girl all the time because I really get it.
That don't count.
Yeah, your girl
you
don't count, man. Bye.
That's a shame.
Matter of fact, send me some pictures of your girl, and then I can show you how to really be a peeping Tom.
Oh, stop it. Hello, who's this?
Hello, this is Sandy.
Sandy, you a peeping Tom, Sandy?
Heck no. I mean, I've been peeped by Tom.
What happened?
How you know his name was Tom?
I came out the shower. I live on the 5th floor. I came out the shower, just walking through my apartment, chilling. And I'm like, why do I hear laughing? and ain't nobody around. I looked out the window. That was an abandoned house. Why? This old man and a whole bunch of little boys was sitting right up there in the abandoned house looking at in my window.
But listen, how badly built are you that they was laughing?
Oh, no, excuse me, baby. I'm 5'8", 140 pounds, okay?
You tell him, girl.
Wow, you're thin.
You got an inverted nipple or something.
He's an inverted
Something was
nipple.
making them laugh.
Hello, who's this?
This is Ebony from Milwaukee.
Ebony, you a Peeping Tom?
No, I'm not no peeping Tom, but I've been peeped on before.
Tell us.
When me and my mates were, you know.
Your mate?
My girlfriend.
Okay.
When we were, you know, intimate, I felt eyes watching.
Uh-huh.
It was her friend watching us.
What, y'all was in a room or something?
Yeah, we were. We door closed, and I guess she peeked open. Our peeped in.
Oh, she wanted to know what all the commotion was about.
It was you and your girlfriend?
Yeah.
Oh, y'all were going in?
Yeah.
Okay.
All that heavy moaning to make you want to watch.
All right, thank you, Mama.
No problem.
All right, Peeping Tom, we got a lot of them out there, I see, huh?
That's disgusting. That just goes to show you guys, make sure you keep your blinds closed, all right? For real.
Okay.
I'm a sort of an exhibitionist, though. If I know you're watching, I'm not going to stop. You know what I really like doing?
What?
I like having sex in front of girls' pets.
What?
Don't go back to your bestiality topic from the other day, Charlamagne. Okay, we get it. You like animals.
Goodness gracious. We got the positive note up next. Keep it locked. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning. That's Beyonce, Mr. Vegas, Standing on the Sun.
And you know I'm a Pinkett Smith, Winfrey Knows Carter. I've loved this record since the summertime, but I just take things too literally. It is impossible to stand on the sun.
All right.
Kids do not try that at home.
Oh, my
okay?
goodness.
Just want to throw
You
that
can't
out
stand
there.
on the sun at home anyway.
Can't even get there to stand on it.
Okay.
All right.
You can stand on your son, but I wouldn't recommend that.
Oh, my goodness. Well, tomorrow is Friday, and we're doing something new on Friday. It's called Freaky Fridays.
You guys.
And we're going to be talking about some types of, I guess, freak stuff, huh? Fetishes and things like that. This guy.
But it's going to be really cute because it's going to be Envy and Charlamagne discussing with each other their fetishes.
Where you going to be?
It's going to get hot and heavy. I think I might not be here for that.
Where you going?
I'm going to LA today. I got to do some stuff for the Grammys pre-concert. They're doing the nominations, and I'll be there covering for a Global Grind and Pantene. But
Go get that money, Yee.
yeah, you know, I got to. And I'll be at the Roxbury hosting a party Friday night in LA. So if you're there, come holla at me. I was in Miami last week. Shout out to Stevie J. He's listening right now. He does a lot of parties out there.
What's Stevie J? The
Live
DJ?
on Sunday. Yeah.
Oh, DJ Stevie J.
Mm-hmm.
What up, Stevie J?
Salute to everybody listening to us on 103.5 The Beat in Miami.
Yep.
Yes.
Now, leave us on a positive note.
Listen, every accomplishment starts with the decision to try.
Breakfast Club, bitches!
Right, and you know what? That's why if you don't try, you'll never succeed, you know?
That's right.
There you go.
The only time you fail is when you don't try.
Right? That's the real failure in life. So put yourself out there.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys tomorrow. Tonight, I'm going to be at Club Perfections out in Queens. It's amateur night. So come on out. Ladies, you can win some cash prizes.
Oh, I need that.
Power. It's the most popular game, online games like